Hello, my name is Alan and welcome to my first cycling video. I've called this video the SA Calobra effect, and it's about my progression as a cyclist up this famous climb, what I hope to achieve, my training plan, and all the ups and downs along the way. Now, back in my history, I never in my wildest dreams thought I'd even be interested in cycling climbs like SA Calobra. But now I've done it, and it's given me a whole new lease of life as a cyclist. And I want to be able to share this journey with people, my training plan along the way, the ups and downs, and also any other cycling interests that pop up along the way along the route. For any of you that have already cycled the SA Calobra climb, you understand that it can be quite a cycle just to get there in the first place. And I'm showing a brief clip now of climbing up called the Femina, which is a very picturesque and nice climb to help build you up to get to SA Calobra. Now, once you get over this climb, if you go this particular route, you'll find a mixture of rolling terrain before you get to the top of Col de Ries.
Here we are now on this rolling terrain on the way to Col de Ries. It's a nice opportunity to relax the legs a bit and have some fun, regain a bit of power before you hit the first part of the real climb. You'll notice on the road some algae, some green growth, so treat this portion of the road with respect at this time of the year, as you can easily lose control. Now, as we go around the next bend, if you notice the back of Joe's wheel, it'll just twitch a bit as he has to readjust. So enjoy this descent, but do treat it with some caution, as it's easy to lose the run of yourself.
The top of Col de Ries is actually quite a nice climb just in itself. And here are a couple of pictures of it. It's really nice. It's worth having a view there before you actually start your descent. Now, the descent. For some people, this descent is absolutely breathtaking and fantastic. First time I did it, I was so damn scared. I even thought of getting off the bike. Now, I'm starting to enjoy it because I'm getting confidence as a cycle, confidence in cornering, and just more familiar with it.
This clip from the descent shows some of the spectacular hairpin bends and the views over the water. And as you go down here, you're getting some great speed and you're trying to concentrate on the road while taking in such spectacular scenery. And for those of us from countries like Ireland who just don't have any long descents, this is breathtaking, it's scary, it's beautiful, it's exhilarating, all at the one time. And it's worth going back and doing this descent over and over again. It's really spectacular. Here we are descending through the iconic rock formation and archway that is on all Mallorca clips and photographs. For the first time to do this, it makes you realize you've arrived here in Mallorca. And to see the lovely rock formations on our left-hand side as you descend, we were lucky that there was basically no other traffic on the road this day, and it made the experience so much more worthwhile.
Now, once you get to the bottom of the descent and roll into the small harbour, it's very picturesque. And if you've time to enjoy a coffee and a pastry there, please do. Unfortunately, I've never had that experience. I've always just turned around and waited for my turn to head back up the climb. Now, the start of the climb is a little bit overgrown and you're somewhat in a forestry kind of area. But that soon passes and you come out basically onto the view ahead of you and you start to see the big rock formations on your right hand side, and then you go up towards, again, this great archway and you start to put down the power and the effort if you can.
Now here I am heading back up the climb, approaching the archway. I'm trying to keep my power high, but my power is down about 5% since the last time I was here. I put that down to having been sick in late summer, early autumn. And I'm really saying, Alan, I don't think I'm going to beat my time. The power just isn't in my legs, but I'm still putting in a hell of an effort. And I can see Mark at just at the top here at the archway, and he's going to tell me to control my effort a bit, which is wise because, I think he realised that I was probably about to blow if I tried to keep that up for the whole journey up the hill.
Quite a lot of time, huh?
Okay. Yeah.
Go.
Okay.
Keep pushing, but
Not too hard.
not hard.
Yeah, okay.
Now the rest of the climb, once you get past the archway, is really spectacular all the way. Me, unfortunately, I'm not a fast cyclist. So just to prove this, here goes Vincent flying by me, and I'm pretty much at my max power at that time. Such is life, and that's why I want to improve. Now later on up through the climb, same scenario. Jean-Philippe and James pass me by. I'll never be as fast as any of those guys, but I can improve, and that's what it's all about. Improving my time and just being content with my progress and enjoying it. I've been able to enjoy this experience with people who are much more talented cyclists than I'll ever be or can ever hope to be. As you get towards the top of the climb, you just need to be putting everything in it that your legs can possibly do, judging it by what your heart and lungs can cope with. Unfortunately, the last time I did it, my power just wasn't there. But I've done this on an occasion when I have the legs and the heart and lungs, and it's great. But it takes a damn amount of effort to do this climb for just a recreational middle-aged cyclist like me. But it can be done really enjoyably if you like the process. I'm showing this photograph now of me on the climb, and the reason I'm showing this is if you can see the expression on my face. This is me putting in an effort. This is not just an easy little Sunday afternoon climb up SA Calobra. This is effort, and if you want to do a good time, it takes effort. Now, what is next for me? The belief or the feeling that I can improve on this climb is the motivation and inspiration. My best time so far is 44 minutes, 34 seconds. And I just have this inkling in my mind. Imagine if I could do this under 40 minutes. Now, I don't know if that's even possible for me. Most normal people would look up a calculator to see what FTP they'd have to get to, what watts per kilo they'd have to get to be able to do this. I don't know if it's even possible, but I'm going to work towards it and chip off as much time as I can. And along the way, I just want to enjoy the journey because I realize I may never beat my time up there, but I do know I can enjoy it and improve as a cyclist. And that's what it's all about. And I just want to share this journey, share my training plan, share whatever I do, the ups and downs, whether I make it or not. And just enjoy this process with other people. I'd also just like to acknowledge Aurelian from SA Calobra Cycling Club, which is a company that organises training camps for amateur cyclists. The first time I did this event with him, I moaned about how low my rear cassette was, not having a 34 tooth sprocket in my rear cassette. And I hated this climb the first time. But things have changed around. Now I love it. Now it's an inspiration. And thank you, Aurelian, because something I thought was cruel, the effort I had to put in originally cycling up this climb, to now something I know I can do and relish the thought of improving. So I hope you have some time to follow me on my journey and maybe see you on the climb and enjoy this experience together.